Guys, I've been getting a lot of requests for a video on how to play my song So Removed, so I decided to make an instructional video for you. If you like, you can head over to my website, and over there I have chords, lyrics, and tab on how to play this song, so you can follow along using that. Alright, let's get started. So we're going to start with a C major 7 chord, and that starts on the A string, and it's a major 7 shape. So there it is, and this is what it sounds like. And those are the strings that I'm playing. And then from there, I take my middle finger and I walk it up to the A string on the 4th fret. So the bass line is walking up. And then from there, I go to a G7 add 13 chord. So it's here. And then I mute this string, the A string. And then that one's there. And I stretch out the pinky to get that note. That's what it sounds like. And then basically for the next one, it's a G7, and all I want to do is move my pinky to get to this one here. So instead of putting my pinky there, I put my ring finger there, and my pinky finger takes the place of my ring finger. So from here to there. And then from here I go to the A minor classic chord, and then I take my ring finger to the E string. So I go from the A minor, and then I put the G in the bass, and then I go to a B diminished chord. That's what it sounds like. And then to an E7, and all I do is take off these 2 fingers. And now I want to show you what I'm doing with my strumming hand. So basically, I have these 3 fingers, and I put them on all the inside strings, so I don't have any fingers on the 2 E strings. My thumb is on the A string and the E string, so it rotates depending on where the bass is. I start off by playing the bass note with my thumb, followed by my first finger, and then these 2 I play at the same time. And then in between that, I play my first finger again. Just like that. So this is the C major 7 chord. And then I walk up my finger, same strumming pattern. And then I go to the next chord, and I play the same thing, except this time my thumb is playing the E bass. So that time I do a strum all together, and then I hit them all. So try that again. So I sometimes hit the bass note twice. Just like that. And then the next chord, same thing. And then all together with the bass and the E. And that is the first verse. That is actually all of the verses. And so next after that we have the chorus, and so we'll go back to the chords over here. This is what I'm playing for the chorus. I start with a D9, and it looks like this. Sounds like that. And I have my middle finger on the A string on the 5th fret. And then the next one, I kind of arch this finger a little bit so that I can get this note with my first finger. And then I flatten these 2 notes just with the 1 finger. I don't play this string. So it's kind of hard to get used to, but it's a really fun chord. You can do a lot with it. And it sounds really jazzy. So that's what the D9 sounds like. and then I go to an augmented chord, and this one basically I just swing everything over like this, and I put my ring finger on the A string on the 6th fret, and I hold down all these strings here with the first finger and my middle finger on the string, and then the A string on the 6th fret. So that's what it sounds like. And then I go back to the C major 7 chord, the same thing that was in the verse. Do the walk up, and then back to this D9 again, and back to the augmented, E flat augmented, and then the C major 7 with the walk up, and then I go back to the G7 add 13 followed by the G7, and I do that twice. And that is the whole chorus. I'll show you quickly what I'm doing with my strumming hand. So the chorus is a little more intense, so I play everything at once on the first chord, twice, 2 hits, and then again. So it's really, sometimes I strum it depending on how harsh I want to play it. And then same thing as on the verse. And then I hit those 2 chords again. And then the same strumming pattern as the verse. And then for this chord, the G7 add 13, I hit the bass note twice. And then everything else once. So, and then everything at the same time. And don't forget that in-between note is always with the first finger. So you have all the verses and the choruses, and then finally the very last note is a C major 7, and I just pluck it through. And I include that top E string as well. So I'll play it once through for you, and so you can see how it sounds and looks. Thanks for watching, guys. I hope this video was helpful, and just play around with it. I don't play all of the strumming patterns exactly the same all the time, so just have fun with it and play along to the recording. And if you have any suggestions of other songs you'd like to learn, please leave a comment below and I will do my best to get those out to you. Thanks.